Up Front at 4.
Preschool is a big time for some kids, but for some, that big step may be too much too soon.
Some parents are turning to play groups to get ready, but this is not just a bunch of kids playing together. Lindsay Thies explains.
Mom Stephanie Lewis was working on an issue with her son DJ. Many parents have with their kids.
I wanted to take him to the nursery at church, and I couldn't get him to stay there. He would just kind of cry and scream and get freaked out.
He even got a little overwhelmed when we showed up with our camera. Mom says this is something they're working on, starting small.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
With the help of DJ's friend, Caden. Caden's mom, Nicole Snyder, also has some issues that they're working on.
He has ADHD, and so for him to sit for 5 seconds is a big deal.
Swim, swim.
The idea behind this twosome is social play.
Look at our schedule. What's next?
Partially socialization.
Washing our hands. Rinse, done, clean. Nice job.
The hour or so session is guided by an occupational therapist and a speech-language pathologist.
Me swim.
The pair work together, tackling behaviors through playtime and activities, while also dipping that first toe into the pool of being around new people.
Nice job.
Pre-preschool, pre-daycare, if you will. Because usually in those settings,
there's a lot of kids, so it can be very overwhelming. So we try to start at a really small level, between 2 and 4 kids, and that way we can work on their individual needs, but then they can also work on playing with peers and interacting.
The social play group kind of mirrors some of the things that you would see for your kid in preschool, like changing from station to station. The whole idea is to get kids comfortable with things like those transitions that they'll expect come preschool.
Good job.
As for these two little ones, 4-year-old Caden is sitting still for much longer times.
4, 5.
The behaviors that he's learned through social play with these hula hoops have taught him personal space. But Mom says she's also seen another growth in her son. Empathy.
He's really, improved on the way that he talks about how he feels about things and the way other people feel, and noticing other people's emotions, and is able to communicate that, which is great.
3.
And as for 3-year-old DJ, the shy boy who would get overwhelmed with new people at church,
He finally started playing with the other kids. I could take him to the nursery, and he's okay with saying goodbye and playing with the other kids, and that's actually really nice.
proving that sometimes before a big push,
I like how sparkly it is.
you may need a little play. In Omaha, Lindsay Thies, Up Front at 4.